Vent Crew, Saturday, we're back. Starting it off with a little hip prep. Let's get into some extension with the super couch. A super couch typically tells me that the front foot is super elevated. Hey now, Bree's cheating in the back. She's got elevation, just to let you guys know. But if you don't have elevation, we could always super couch this with a voodoo band. The voodoo band is going to be on the leg that is up in the couch. Make sure that you are moving, playing around with it, breathing, hips, left, right, forward, down. If you're nowhere near any elevation, please, as always, start with both knees on the ground and make sure that we can do what? Squeeze our glute. Tell me that my hip's open. Little prep, 2 minutes each side. If you need more, you need more. If you need less, you need less. Warm up. Cardio. 1 minute. Don't do the same stuff twice. Jumping jacks, I don't know, whatever. EMOM. 4-minute EMOM. This is not an AMRAP. Usually goes AMRAP. 4-minute EMOM. There are two things happening in this EMOM. One is going to be 12 air squats without looking down at the ground. Really do your best to fight for position as much as possible in this EMOM. And then right after your 12, you're going to go into a plank hold. You're going to hold that plank for the remaining time of that minute. 3, 2, 1, time, boom. And then you're going to go right back into your air squats and then another plank hold. Yeah, just get ready. After you're done with that, take a little rest, smack your quads or something. And then you have a 9-minute EMOM. This is going to be 3 separate movements, 1 movement per minute. The first movement, you are going to do slow dumbbell goblet squats with your heels elevated on something. We have chosen a PVC pipe because I believe everyone has that at home. Make sure that you're still screwing your feet into the ground. Make sure you're still rooted from front to back, nice and balanced. And that goblet is helping you keep your torso tall, and you can really adjust so that you can have the best squat possible. After you do a minute of slow dumbbell goblet squats, you're going to take your heels off and you're going to do a minute of fast dumbbell. This would be regular pace. After that minute, which was your second minute, your third minute is a no weight squat hold. Hold, hold, rest. So those are 3 minutes. Each one has a separate movement. You're doing this for 9 minutes, so that's 3 total rounds. There are not repetitions prescribed for this. So how do we know how much we should be doing? We're always going back to mechanics. Am I in a good position? Can I perform the movement mechanically sound? If that goes away, stop doing repetitions. Even if the minute is not up, you do not need to keep going in a horrible position. So for some of us, maybe this is a 5 rep, 10 rep, something like that each minute. For some of us, it might be max effort. A lot of different ways to attack this. Make sure you're always prioritizing mechanics and good positions. EMOM done. Then we move on to our conditioning for the day. Our WOD, if you will, is 5 full sets. There are 5 minutes. That's a total of 25 minutes. This one, we're thinking more max effort repetitions in that minute. The first one is going to be just standard air squats. Make sure you're finding your chest as tall as possible. Your eyesight should be rooted across the room at something stationary, screwing the feet into the ground, etc., etc., etc. Then on minute 2, you're going to be doing a double dumbbell, wide stance, Russian dumbbell swing. This is like a double kettlebell swing. We're really focusing on keeping the feet nice and flat on the ground. And as we extend our hips, we're pressing hard through the floor, really trying to put as much energy into our hips as possible on the double wide stance, dumbbell, Russian kettlebell swing. Minute 3, dubs. You're going dubs. Personally, what I think we should do on this one is if you don't have double unders, you're going to put your rope down and you're going to fake it. Just like Coach Bree is doing right now, the effort on the jump will be the same. The coordination does not have any problem. You don't trip up. It's easy. So everyone's doing dubs. If you don't have dubs, put your rope down. Do them fake. And then on minute 4, we have dumbbell thrusters, 2 squats. 2 squats, 1 thrust. 2 for 1. So we do a squat. We do a squat into a thruster. That's 1. We do a squat. We do a squat into a thruster. That's 2. Double squat, 1 thrust. Minute 5 is rest. In your rest, we're being serious about it. We're going to sit down, wipe our tears off. No, I want you in your minute rest to see how many breath cycles you can get in the nose and out the mouth. Ideally, you're taking in deep, deep, deep breaths in the nose, and you are lengthening your exhale out your mouth. Do the best you can to get recovered. Drop the heart rate before you get back in. 5 total rounds, 5 different things, 25 minutes, conditioning, done. Point of performance today, we're talking about spreading the floor or creating torque throughout the entire movement. Kind of old school way is screw the feet in on the way down, spread the floor on the way up. We're really trying to be as rooted into the ground as possible. No toe wiggles, no wobble things, no speed wobbles. You want your feet to be grippy and stuck to the floor like they were strapped in snowboard boots. Shorten the range, right? Mechanics first. Work with the range you got. As always, if any of those mechanics go out the window, we either take a rest or we downgrade the movement or downgrade the intensity. Scales today would be looking at all of the squats that we did. If at any point your squat goes out the window and you no longer can keep the points of performance that we want, we can turn the squat into a hip thrust. We have load. We can do loaded hip thrust. You can do non-loaded hip thrust, but we would be doing hip extensions so that we can get to a full glute squeeze, driving our heels into the ground, still playing with our posterior chain. As always with loading, you can play with different things too, using 1 dumbbell, using 2 dumbbells. Those are always options when we're at the house. And then after you've done all of this work today, huge, huge, huge homework is smash your quads, smash your glutes. We're talking big time. This would be the day to get a friend in here and smash on you. You smash on them. We just go on the quad. Remember, be friendly because they get to smash you after you smash them. Breathing is key. Quads, you could flip it over. We could also do the hamstrings. We could do glutes. We could do whatever it is. But today, it's 5 minutes per leg, flush, smash. We're also adding in the couch stretch again. So at the end, you need to also acquire at least 2 minutes in the couch stretch post smash. Clear all the tissues, end range hold. Sounds like mobility WOD. I meant ready state. Ready state. Saturday, get after it. Call me if you need anything. Later.